Welcome to a brief streaming video about Philosophy 103, World Religions, taught by St. Louis Community College, and your instructor, Professor Michael Fuller. That's me. I'm glad you signed up for the class. It'll be a good semester, and we need to get busy learning about a variety of world religions. I've been teaching this class for over 2 decades, and it's one of my favorite classes to be involved with. Important for you to know is there is no textbook for the class, but there are an equivalent amount of readings that you'll find embedded online in the Blackboard website for the class. There'll be weekly assignments that I'll give you. Some of them will involve reading and answering short examination questions. Some will involve participating in discussion boards. You need to keep up with these. You need to work week by week with this class. Never let a week go by that you have not done some work. It's perfectly fine to work ahead, by the way, but once assignments are closed, they'll not be reopened again. There are deadlines for major examinations in the class. They'll be multiple choice examinations. Please do not postpone until the last minute to start a deadlined examination. If you do, you almost always invoke the wrath of the supernatural, which will cause either an electrical storm or an internet outage or some other catastrophe to wipe out the chance for you to get full credit on the required examinations. I recommend you do them the day before the deadline. And that way, if there's a problem, you can email me and I can reset the examination. But if you start an examination at 9:30 that closes at 10 o'clock and you're still in the middle of it, you'll probably get 0 points for that assignment. Please don't wait until the last minute to do assignments. For assignments where I ask for essays or discussion boards, I highly recommend you use a resource called XREF Plus, which is on the toolbar of the Blackboard webpage for our class. Please do not use the Wikipedia and quote that for me as your official source of information. Sources like XREF Plus or Yale University's eHaraph are the sources I want you to be using. Yes, those will be available for you to click and explore on the Blackboard toolbar. They are college-level resources. Just a little bit about me. My family comes from the state of Missouri. I was born in Springfield. I was educated with a bachelor's degree in geology from Missouri State University, used to be SMSU in Springfield. My master's degree and PhD were awarded to me by Washington University in St. Louis. And I began teaching full-time for St. Louis Community College in 1981. I enjoy teaching this class a lot. It's one of my favorites. My degrees are in anthropology from Washington University, and specifically I am an archaeologist with interest in ancient religions as well as their modern descendants. I've worked extensively in the Middle East, in the countries of Jordan, Egypt, Syria, Palestine. I've also been in Lebanon and Turkey. I've worked on archaeological digs in the Republic of Macedonia and the Balkans. I've worked on archaeological digs in Greece and England and done extensive research with the ancient Viking materials kept in the museums in both Sweden and Norway. I've also done a lot of archaeological work in Missouri. Now there's a phone number you can call, but that goes to my secretary. And honestly, many days I will be in the field doing archaeology and not sitting there in an office waiting for phone calls. I will check email every day though. So if you need to get in touch with me, the best way to get in touch with me is by an email to my college email address. Let's see. One other thing to discuss. Oh yes. Who's my friend back there? There. Well, it's not a real mummy case. It's a reproduction. The real artifacts archaeologists discover belong to the countries where they are found, and those artifacts are there. And the second question, the bow tie, real or fake? Clip on. Real. Okay, I hope you really enjoyed this class. I'm so happy that you signed up for it. I'm sure you will do well because you'll make the deadlines and you'll study hard. Thanks again for signing up for Philosophy 103, World Religions.